I want to welcome everyone here to Prophecy Snapshots. And I want to thank you for tuning in. And also want to remind you, if you go to our website and go to the menu, hit Prophecy, you can go back and watch these in order. All right, this week we're looking at when all hell breaks loose during the tribulation. So we are past halfway through the tribulation. Remember, it's 7 years long. So we're somewhere between maybe year 4, maybe the 4th year into it. And the earth begins to go into a meltdown. God declares war and revenge upon the earth, the devil and the non-believers who killed his 2 witnesses, who killed the 144,000, who is killing, persecuting, beheading believers who refuse to take the mark of the beast. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I would rather live under the Fort Pitt Bridge and have nothing, like these people that are going to be hiding in the mountains and struggling with food and life, and one day go home to be with the Lord in heaven, than for someone who takes the path of least resistance, takes the mark with good excuses in their mind, and they're doomed to hell for all eternity. Okay, today we're looking at the big earthquake. Okay, look with me here. When all hell breaks loose here, the big earthquake now I want to let you know that has been predicted by geologists, scientists now for years. And it says this, Revelation chapter 6, verse 12. And there was this great earthquake, and the sun became black, and the moon became as blood. I want you to remember that. Verse 13, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth. Now, just listen to this description. There's this unbelievable earthquake, but then on top of that, it is raining stars, but not stars, meteorites upon the earth. So we're having this meteorite destruction to the earth. Verse 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll. Talk about the heavens as a scroll. And when it was rolled together, the heavens, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Now, this is interesting because, they keep talking about the day in which California is going to drop off the face of the earth. If you know anything about California, it should drop off the face of the earth. That's just a side note there. Okay, but it talks every mountain's going to be flattened. Every island, many are going to sink. I mean, it's going to be horrendous destruction and death all across the earth. Now, for those who say, well, that's hard to believe that would happen, just so you know, NASA does not agree with you. They have a full-time team that all they do is study where the asteroids are, where the meteorites are. They track them. They watch them. They have special missiles to try to blow them up, just like you've seen in the movies. The movie didn't make that up. NASA already possesses that. There was a report that just came out today as I was working on this. And this was from Astronomy News. And Astronomy News says that they have this on a danger point, even though right now it's millions of miles away. It's too close for comfort, even though it's going to miss the Earth. It is an asteroid that is over 1 mile long. Now, they said if this asteroid would hit the Earth, it would do massive destruction to the entire Earth. Let me take you back in time. Back there, between 100 and 1200 AD, there was meteorites striking the Earth. At the time, there was this volcanic explosion there along the islands of Indonesia. And here, it was so awful that it caused the islands to break up. Part of them sank, took one island and broke it up into 3 islands. They said for months the sun was blocked of shining. The moon turned to a pure red. If meteorites crashed into the earth, if there was a great earthquake, it would cause volcanic explosion. And this is where we would see the moon turning red and the sun being blocked. There was a meteorite that exploded over Siberia on June 30th, 1908. Okay, and they've tracked that it probably was over 200 feet long when it exploded in the atmosphere. It wiped out total force, flattened out all the trees. They found shepherds, people that were dead hanging in the trees. Now, that's one small meteorite that broke apart, not even hitting the ground. but breaking up in our atmosphere. They said when that happened, it said the sky opened up. It rolled like a scroll. It opened up like a zipper and then shut once again as the hot air poured down upon the earth. A biblical description of what's going to happen. Listen, don't waste your opportunities. Many people live for time. Do not live for time. But because of this, live for eternity.